What if your waiting season is actually preparation for something bigger? Esther didn't see it coming, but God was setting her up for something way bigger than she could imagine. Welcome to day 2 of the 10 Days of Esther series. I'm so excited to dive in. All right, y'all. So let's jump into chapter 2, where, of course, as we know, Queen Vashti is no longer going to be queen because she refused to come to the king when he commanded her to. Now, a decree has been sent out to grab the most beautiful women in the empire to look for who's going to be King Xerxes' new queen. You have Esther, who is a Jewish woman raised by Mordecai. Okay, so Esther immediately finds favor. In the beginning of chapter 2, you notice how Esther is welcome to the palace. She is given beauty treatments, food, anything she needs, she is being catered to for a whole year. However, most importantly, Mordecai has requested her to keep her Jewish culture a secret. And since she was raised by Mordecai and she has loyalty to Mordecai, she is very obedient and she listens to him and holds the secret near and dear to her. After a year of preparation, each woman goes before the king. So when it's Esther's turn to go before the king, her humility and her wisdom stood out to King Xerxes a lot. She came across to him as one of the most beautiful women ever, and she stood out the most. This is what made her his queen of Persia. Let's get into some juicy stuff. Mordecai's loyalty. So one thing Mordecai was doing was he was standing around the gate, just keeping eyes on her, right? So as he was doing that, he noticed two guys was talking about killing King Xerxes. So he let Esther know, and Esther reported it to King Xerxes, which led to those two men being killed and hanged. That's just the end of chapter 2 for real. So what can we learn from Esther 2? Esther 2 is the perfect example of how God positions us even when we don't understand why. Esther didn't seek out royalty. She was chosen, she was favored, and placed exactly where she needed to be. Maybe you're in a season where you don't quite understand why God has placed you where he has placed you. I'm personally in that season. Maybe you feel hidden, maybe you feel overlooked, or like you're just waiting, like, what's next? But just like Esther, God is preparing you. He is working behind the scenes, giving you favor, wisdom, and just preparing you for exactly where you are going. Even though you're in a place where you don't feel like you should be here, you're exactly where you need to be. So don't despise the process. Stay faithful. Stay trusting in his preparation. Stay trusting in his perfect timing. God has got you. Walk in faith and not by sight. Your purpose is truly going to unfold bigger and better than you could ever imagine. All right, y'all. Stay tuned for day 3. Stay blessed. Bye.